college football knows when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Trojans' offense will take the field first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. And they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do. And they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Trojans want to move quickly. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Zips it out to his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Looking to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Didn't really have room to operate on the headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He'll breaks into the open. He's run out. They are in business, 1st and goal.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys. Big
guy tries to barrel in, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Virginia Tech delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Logan Thomas, Tyrod Taylor, and the great Michael Vick used to do it. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Arizona runs out the punt team. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Cherry.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
He's going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, USC!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score.
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Richardson. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll keep it himself. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. To the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, USC.
The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw again. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And he will score! Touchdown, Trojans! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. And they're able to get him down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Trying to take it back. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he made the extra point without problem.
28, Arizona, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. They're working that left side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He lets one fly deep. Brings it down on the right side. Lots of room to run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now the play fake. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cherry. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Trojans are on the move. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And the pummeling has started. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals in quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Wants to fire on second down. Got the back over the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's blocked. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Cherry. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And man, 3 plays into this drive, and it's apparent what this offense wants to do. They're going to take shots down the field. They're going to be aggressive.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 5 over Tulane. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watt. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Makes his man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. The running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was
there he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And they tacked on the extra point. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over the they'll keep trying to line up for the onside kick. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To the ground with the back. Across the 25. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Ready? Break. Single.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And he crushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. Ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, had a better play call on, they execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Complete to the right. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
A first down for the offense. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Going for 6. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14, and they want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.